Okay, I think we're actually here. Hey y'all, happy Saturday, happy Halloween. YouTube just gave me a fucking scare of its own, kicking me right off. How y'all doing? Please send a chat if you're here so I can know that this is actually working because this thing has been acting a little funny. Full moon things. This one was another doozy. I don't know about y'all. Hey, Hillary, thank you so much. Yay, y'all are actually seeing me. This is great. How y'all doing? Whew. This full moon in Taurus, she is exalted, but damn, every time we got a full moon, astrologically speaking, that means the sun is opposite the moon. So it's like what we do and the action we take is totally opposing the way that we feel. Like there's a big old fucking light on that. Hey Katie, hey Vita. So happy to see y'all. Welcome, welcome. Happy full moon. So Spirit gave me a channeled song that was very interesting, and it's about the dynamism between the sun and the moon when they go opposite, which, like I said, happens every time the moon is full. And the song was Wind Blow. And it's a combination of Bone Thugs and Harmony and Fleetwood Mac, because, you know, sun opposite moon. Check it out. It was the channeled song for this week, and please enjoy. Ooh-wee. So we're going to do something a little extra special this week to honor the full moon. Hey, Cricket. I will be pulling the usual cards, looking at your overall energy and focus for the week, then jobs, money, income, projects, and then love, relationships, connections. But I'm also going to pull from the Moon Oracle deck to give you all kind of a focus. Okay? Okay. So let's get started. As always, we will move from Aries through Pisces. So let's start with you, fiery Cardinal Aries. What you got going on this week? How's that full moon treating you? Are you recognizing what might be coming to a close or might be coming to a flashpoint? Hey, Maggie, happy to see you. Keep that in mind as we do this reading. When full moons occur and then they diminish, it's a banishing energy. It's what do you want to release? What are you ready to reduce your emotional attachment to? That's actually what I'm hearing, Aries. Interesting. Let's get into it. Yay! All right. Overall focus and energy, please, Spirit, for Aries. Aries sun, moon, rising. Okay, and dominant folks. Wow, interesting after talking about reducing emotional attachment. We'll get into it in just a second. Okay. Hey, Elizabeth. Yay! So happy to see you. I'll see you at the call-in show. Ooh, good reminder. Y'all, every month I do a hangout. Hey, Cherokee. A live hangout with the patrons who help me make this content possible. So if you would like to join us for a live call-in show where I have people ask questions, submit questions, and then I read their cards and dispense some advice live, if you want to come hang out with us, you can check me out on Patreon and become a $5 patron. Submit a question. You could still get in today. We're doing it right after this live. Ooh-wee. Full moon things. All right. Back to you, Aries. Aries over there like, I'm here. All right. We here. All right. Income, money, jobs, projects for Aries. Spirit, what do they need to know this week for their highest good? Okay. Ooh, Spirit, ready to talk. I know it's going to be super fun. It was super fun last time. This is our second one, so I'm really looking forward to it. Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh, Aries, I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Okay. Need just one more for Aries, please, Spirit. What do you want Aries to be aware of in this diminishing full moon phase? Ooh. Okay. Wow. This is a beautiful week, Aries. To kick off, expect powerful change. Not just any new moon energy coming in for you, but the eclipse. That's a massive gateway. Thank you, Maggie. I appreciate that. You are so good. I forget to say things like, y'all, if you haven't yet and you like this, please take a chance and like it. Maybe even subscribe. It's free. And it really helps me out, so I would deeply appreciate it. Thank you, Maggie. Aries. Hey, hey, Sarah, happy Halloween. Overall focus and energy for the week. Expect powerful change, Aries. What are you initiating? Nine of Pentacles says you are coming from a very powerful place. A place where you are very much like, this is funny, now they're bringing that Tinashe song to me. Hey, hey, E, how you doing? I'm the shit. I'm the shit, I know I'm the shit, yeah, I'm super lit. Ace of Wands, super lit. If you don't buy her what she wants, she could throw a fit. But nobody needs to buy you what you want because you got enough. Nine of Pentacles. I did this and I did it on my own. Wow, Spirit's coming through with all the songs for you. Now they're singing, I'm gonna do it a cappella. Hey Aries, you gonna do it a cappella? You have what it takes. Expect powerful change, and I'm actually hearing initiate powerful change. Go for it. What do you want? You have absolutely the skills and the experience, and that's what I'm hearing. So if, you know, it's unlike an Aries to hesitate, but if you've been waiting for a sign, this is your sign. Like, hey, here's the torch. Follow me. Here's the beacon. Let's chase the creative idea that we have. Let's chase, Aries. Let's hop on the chariot and chase. When it comes to money, projects, income, overcoming massive challenges, you have learned so much. Hey, happy Halloween, Chris. You've learned so much, Aries. Notice that you had the Nine of Pentacles as the overall focus of energy. Now you have the Nine of Wands. These are cards of individuality. These are cards of you're right on the precipice, right? The 10 is the most. So it's like you're right there. You are so close. Hey, hey, Christine. So I would ask you what you're waiting for. And I would say you absolutely 100% have what it takes. I mean, you add this one Ace of Wands, the Nine of Wands, you got 10. You've got the most. You've got something that can go all of the way. And we haven't even talked about your relationship sector and how beautiful that looks, but just, ooh, just wait. It's worth the wait. So, money and projects. Here's what I'm hearing, Aries, is ask yourself what you need to know to be able to go like full speed ahead. Do you need to sort out anything? Do you need to, this is full moon energy, is there anything you need to cut off before you go? If you're feeling a little exhausted, you know, if you're feeling a little bit like, damn, do I really have to make one more push? One more push may be all you need. One more like, okay, you know what? I can overcome this challenge. That's what the chariot is. It is the challenge and the solution in one card. It is you are being given the exact right friction to gain the traction that you need. So when friction comes up, when challenge comes up, Spirit is like, think of it like, this is so funny, they're showing me a pinball machine. Like, think of it like a pinball machine. If somebody rejects you and like slaps your idea or your interest or whatever out of the way, be like, okay, like I'm meant to go this way. Bing, 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 bing. Take friction. There's no traction without friction. So let's take the friction and make the most of it. That's what the chariot is. Oh, you're challenging me? Watch this. I'm the shit. I know I'm the shit. Yeah, I'm super lit. You're super lit, Aries. This doesn't get much better. When it comes to relationships, love, family, connections of all kinds, the sun, clarity, positivity, joy, vitality, and then the Ten of Pentacles, longevity, enduring love, enduring support. Some of you may be getting married, some of you may be making huge commitments, and some of you may be just affirming the commitments that you've made and saying like, wow, this is really it. This is really it. And I want to say, Aries, this is what I'm getting. If for those of you, because these are general readings, of course, for those of you that are not feeling like this in the area of relationships, Spirit would ask you, do you feel good enough? Do you feel worthy? Worthy of everything you want, worthy of the money, worthy of the job, worthy of the connections. And if you don't feel worthy, that is something Spirit wants you to chase. They keep using that word, chase. Oh, not that type of channel. I also really want to, like, whenever I see the Sun and a Pentacles card together, that to me, as a reader, is massive potential for exponential growth. So, this is both financial and emotional comfort, safety, security. So, You can have people all around you that make you feel like this, or you can have people all around you who don't make you feel like this. They want you to feel like this regardless of who is around you. You've earned your place, Aries. And if anybody is making you feel less than, clear them out of the way. And I know it's, you know, that's easier said than done. But Spirit is clearing the decks for you to have something and someone wonderful and something long lasting. That's the Ten of Pentacles. This is built to last forever. This is enduring energy. This has stamina. You've got stamina. Expect and potentially initiate powerful change, Aries. What do you want? Because you can go get it. Because you're the shit. You know you're the shit. Okay, I'm going to stop. Love you, Aries. I hope that that is helpful. Something beautiful brewing up for you, and has to do with your self-confidence. Your confidence in what you're capable of doing and having. Looks really fucking wonderful. Hey, Hillary, that is excellent. Initiating that change. That's the best way to do it. Listen, expecting change, I mean, we can do that at all times, right? Like life changes, moon phases, all the things. But to initiate powerful change says like, I'm worth this. I'm going for it. And that's a powerful fucking conversation and dialogue to open up with the universe. You know what I'm ready for? Bring it. Chariot. I'm ready for the friction. Bring on the friction, because I know that means the traction. Okay? Okay. Now, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus sun, Taurus moon, Taurus rising. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know? Yes, Maggie. Yes. Nine of Pentacles. Pick yourself. You're with you forever. So you and you better have a badass best friend, fucking soulmate type of relationship. Taurus. Taurus sun, Taurus moon, Taurus rising and dominant folks. What do they need to know for their highest good, Spirit? Taurus sun, moon, rising and dominant. Overall focus and energy this week, Spirit. What do they need to know for their highest good? All right. And when it comes to money, jobs, income, projects, Spirit, what do my earth friends need to know? Taurus. All right. And finally, when it comes to love, connections, friends, family, what most needs to come through for Taurus, Spirit, for their highest good. Okay. Grabbing one more from the Moon Oracle deck for you, Taurus. Spirit, what's the message this week? What is the full moon message for Taurus? What do you want them to be aware of for their highest good? Ready for this, Taurus? Work through your fears. We did recently have a new moon in Scorpio. Revelation. When the moon is new, it's drained of light. It is actually the time when we are, astrologically speaking, the least like emotionally charged, right, by something. So we're able to drop into our intuition a little better. You know, when the moon is full, there's a lot of feelings, there's a lot of energy, and there's a lot of collective energy. So they're asking you, you know, the moon is going to be waning now after today. What do you want to diminish? What do you want to release? What do you want to work through? What are you afraid of? And what is it stopping you from getting? That's what Spirit is saying. Wow. Woo! That's a lot of major arcana, Taurus. You ready? Overall energy and focus for the week. Four of Cups, clarified by the High Priestess. I swear I hadn't seen these cards when I was saying the new moon is about getting like, dropping out of, right? Our emotions are so important. Our feelings are very important. I'm not trying to dismiss those, but feelings do this. If I didn't sleep last night and I skipped a meal, and then a friend or a loved one tells me something that like just sends me fucking spiraling and plummeting, I have to take note. How am I doing right now? Like, is this actually devastating news, or am I like low blood sugar, really tired, and like a little grumpy? You know what I'm saying? Feelings do this. Intuition. When our intuition speaks, whether it's an answer we like or we don't like, there is a feeling of calm. There's a feeling of placidity, if that is a word. That is what Spirit is asking you to lean into this week, Taurus. Four of Cups says you may be waiting on something and like waiting and looking and growing ever more like disappointed, even to the point where you could become bitter. And Spirit doesn't want that to happen. They want you to drop into your intuition and ask yourself, is this the end all be all? Is this even good enough for me? Is my imagination so fantastic that I think that I know exactly how things should be? Or is there a possibility that there could be something better that I'm not even thinking about or noticing or even like conceiving of at this time? This is a really excellent time for you to do some high priestess activities. Some meditation, some prayer, some talking with yourself, some getting together with the deepest, darkest, and I mean unconscious aspects of yourself and addressing them. What am I afraid of? Let's talk. Okay, fear, you and me. I'm pulling you, skeleton, out of the closet. Sit down on the couch, have a cup of tea. What do we need to talk about? What's going on? Let's get clear. Because there is massive potential here, Taurus. Massive potential. When it comes to income, projects, money, opportunities, I mean, I love to see the Emperor in this sector any old time. And then combined with Temperance that says you don't have to break your back. You don't have to burn out to get what you want. There's actually a need for moderation. Moderation is also a form of discipline, which is what the Emperor is all about. I'm not going to run myself ragged. If I have this amount of energy, but I gently flow it back and forth, then it can stay fresh forever. You know what I mean? Whereas when we leave things in a cup and let them grow stagnant, I mean, you don't want to drink that shit. Whoop. This is not topless tarot. Sorry. I know that would be, somebody probably does that, huh? Okay, anyway. There is moderation and there is healing in the realm of your money and projects. So if you've been going to extremes, Taurus, if you've been doing all-nighters, if you've been, or doing the opposite where it's like, I've been a little lazy, like I've been a little bit not on my game. Little by little, day by day, you build your empire. Little by little, day by day. No all-nighters and also no benders, okay? I'm also hearing, and this is interesting, income, money, projects. I'm thinking kind of pentacles when I pull for these. And so that also includes the physical body. Your energy is a resource, right? Think about how you're spending your resources. Think about how you are or are not replenishing those resources. Like, hydrate. That's what I'm hearing, Taurus. Keep those joints lubed, okay? You got a lot of good work to do. So keep your sleep schedule tight. Keep your sleep schedule tight. Make sure that you're eating nutritious food. Make sure that you're hydrating yourself and giving yourself the energy to execute the way you want to, because this is powerful. You could come up with some tremendous ideas, some tremendous modalities this week and ways of doing things that really bring things back under your control. And that's what I'm hearing. I mean, work through fears, gaining control, very Taurus things. Now, very interesting combination of cards when it comes to your love life. And love life includes family, friends, all types of connections. Spirit is going to bring whatever needs to come through most for you. Taurus, you've got death and rebirth in one. Death and judgment. Realization. I am done being dead on my feet. I am resurrected. I am awake to the truth. The alarm has gone off, and I'm not going to fucking shut my eyes, pull the blanket up, and go back to sleep and be like, nope, snooze. You can if you want. Your free will is everything. But this alarm that is going off, I think it's worth waking up, opening your eyes, looking at things for what they really are, and then deciding from a conscious place what I want to do next. Lot of healing, lot of revelation. This is what Spirit is saying, is when I was talking about your emotions do this, but your intuition's like this. You may have an intuition this week, and I'm asking you to listen. I'm asking you not to go back to sleep. Whether that intuition is good in the sense that it's like, oh, whoa, I think this is really going to happen for me, and you just have that sure sense, or, I think I need to step out of this relationship or situation. listen to yourself. Listen to yourself. Talk to yourself and listen to yourself. Sometimes it truly helps. Spirit is showing it to me like this, so I'm just going to share it with you. I'm going to bring you back to working through your fears, Taurus. It's one thing to just sit and think about something. It's a whole other thing to have a dialogue about it. Whether you choose to do that dialogue written, like written down in a journal. I'm feeling like this. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of this. Da 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 da. You can actually speak to yourself. But the way that Spirit is actually showing it to me is pulling out your phone and like putting on the video camera thing and genuinely having a conversation with yourself. What's been bothering you? What's been making you fearful or hesitate or hold back from something that Spirit really wants you to have? Can I just show you? You got a bonus card. Spirit wants you to have momentum and growth and forward movement. No more stagnation. Death, rebirth, etc. Massive change. Massive change, massive forward momentum. Get it, Taurus. Get it. Work through those fears. Your strength is immeasurable, but I need you to believe it. Okay? Okay. Nope. So now, woo! Oh yeah, swords cards jumping. They're ready to talk to Gemini. Let's talk. Gemini. Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising, and Dominant Folks. Spirit. What does Gemini need to know this week for their highest good? Gemini. Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising, and Dominant Folks. Overall focus and energy. Wow. Okay. Okay. And then Spirit. What's going on in terms of money, projects, jobs? Ha! Oh my God, is that really you? That's amazing, Sarah. Oh my God, I feel like there's a huge market for that. Speaking of, let's talk about money and income for Gemini. Money, income, jobs, projects. Spirit, what does Gemini need to know? Gemini. Income, jobs, okay. Interesting feeling I got. Whoa. Okay. Spirit dropping cards. And in the Department of Love, Spirit, connections. Do you want to talk about friends, family, romance? Wow. Okay. Now, I'm going to grab a special moon card for you, Gemini. Spirit, what do you want to tell Gemini this week? What do they need to know for their highest good? What energy do you want them to be aware for their highest good? Wow. Ooh. Okay. Woo. Gemini. Ready? Ready? Show the world the real you. What you got, Gemini? Be your weird ass self. Be your weird ass, air ass self. Bring us that sense of humor. Bring us that sense of fun. Bring us that sense of fucking ADHD. Bring it. It's one of your superpowers, okay? However, as you are showing the world the real you, do be sure that you are not like, this is me and I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck who I hurt or, you know, okay, they're giving me that kind of feeling of like, I'm just being honest. Like if you're one of those Geminis that like says something like demolishing and then just says to the person like, what? I'm just being honest. You can do that if you want to. Your free will is everything. I don't think it's going to get you what you want this week though. I don't think that approach is going to get you what you want. 5 of Swords is Pyrrhic victory, meaning, yeah, we won the war, but we lost 75% of our soldiers. That's not a win. So you may win this week. Like you may win, but end up feeling lonely or end up feeling dejected or end up feeling like, ooh, I said a shitty thing. Like, you know that you have a way with words, Gemini, and if you want to like, your spirit just said rapier wit, right? Like a rapier is like a very thin sword, like a needle. Hey, it's Riley. So you've got this needle of a sword and you can just get someone right in the heart or right in the head or right in the gut wherever you feel like, here's the truth, bitch, what now? Like, that's the feeling they're giving me. And again, you can do what you want, Gemini, but I don't feel like that's going to get you the victory that you want. You definitely do have what it takes, though. Like, you absolutely have what it takes. I would ask you to lean more into this energy than this energy. This is like, fuck y'all, I don't care who I hurt along the way. This is like, fuck y'all, as in like, I can take all of you. All of your challenges, all of your naysaying, all of your whatever, I'm good. I got the higher ground. I can take all of y'all on, okay? So I say lean more into your fire than your air this week. The real you, Gemini, I'm going to go so far as to say it's not this. Because this is the you that is self-protecting, okay? We all have that in us. That's not a judgment. Like, everybody gets this card at some point when they're being, like, so selfish or so hurt in some cases that it's like, I feel like I need to hit you back. Ask yourself if you really need to hit somebody back or if you need to hit them with the truth. Show them the real you, okay? Okay. I'm just gonna come up with all kinds of sound effects to make sure that we don't do the topless tarot thing. Okay, so very promising energy here, Gemini. In the realm of money, jobs, projects, income, something is coming to you. Something or someone is coming to you. The Empress is alternative to the Emperor, sitting back and receiving and just emanating. And Spirit is, as I say the word emanating, they're like, yeah, show the world the real you. This is really funny. This is very Empress, actually, so this totally makes sense. Spirit is like, for some of you, it's like, go ahead and put up that post that is like, oh, hey, I do XYZ for a living. Or, hey, like, I just started doing this. If you want some, here's my Amazon wish list. You can totally get this for me, and then I'll get in contact, or whatever. If you do something, ask for what you want. Ask for what you want and you shall receive. I feel like that's part of why they're saying this isn't the way. To be like, maybe if I say it, you know, out this side of my mouth and say it backwards, maybe they'll somehow be able to decipher what I'm really saying is come closer, when what I'm saying is fuck you and fuck your mother and get the fuck away from me. Maybe somehow they'll understand what I mean is don't hurt me, please come closer, please forgive me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Show the world the real you. Ask for what you really want. Be brave enough, love yourself enough, have the inner strength to receive. You do a lot, you think a lot, Gemini. This is a really fantastic antidote to this, because this is what our lion wants to do. The wild part of us, our anger, our rage, our obsession, our jealousy, insecurity, whatever, the parts that we want to pretend like that's not there, that needs your love. That doesn't need to be ignored. That doesn't need to be caged or beaten or killed. It needs to be listened to and pet and understood. Show the world the real you. Hey, I'm feeling kind of vulnerable right now. Could you please reassure me that you really care about me? Or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I know that can be tough. You're an air sign. That's like your least favorite thing. Like, I know many a Gemini moon. And it's like, ugh, feelings. God, no, shut up. Like, but to get what you want, be vulnerable, be open, receive. Yeah, I love this deck, and I love this version of strength. I really love it. It's like, yeah, look at her adorning her lion in the matching crown. You are as much a king or queen as I am, right? You belong as much as all the best parts of me, all the tame parts of me. Wildness, you belong here just as much. I love you just as dearly. You want to fight to protect me, and when I don't work with you, you find ways to... When I don't work with you and don't pay attention, like... So, work with your lion. Be with yourself, okay? Be with yourself. When it comes to connections, love, friendships, family, you have two very calm, intuitive, and solitary figures here, Gemini. That doesn't mean you're necessarily strictly going to be by yourself, but it is a good time to focus on yourself. Who am I? Show the world the real you when you're ready. The High Priestess and the Hermit. Again, 2 major arcana cards. So this is destiny stuff. This is like major life-changing stuff. The High Priestess knows herself very deeply. And because she knows herself deeply, she is able, as the older sister of the Empress, to summon and bring in what she wants as soon as she's clear with herself. When she's unclear, it's like static in the signal. You know what I mean? Like if I'm unclear, if I'm like talking shit about myself or about other people, like Spirit is just showing me static and saying we want to clear the signal. That's what this is for. Sink deep into your intuition. Deep into your intuition, Gemini. Ask yourself who you really are, what you really want, and whether you're willing to show that to the world. What comes of that in terms of relationships and connections? Expansion, opportunity, new relationships, new connections. The ability to let the world see you as you really are. Let your loved ones see you as you really are. Unashamed, unabashed, full of yourself. But in the sense that the Empress is full of herself, as in she is never running on empty, because she's like, I'm good. I give a lot. I've got a lot of great qualities. So when somebody comes along and pisses her off, she doesn't generally go here. She's more apt to go here. I'm sorry. What? Would you like to repeat that? Or would you like to step back and shut the fuck up? She bats her eyelashes like that too. Show the world the real you, Gemini. Woo! Those are very interesting, powerful cards. Hey, Fernando, you are just in time. We're moving on to Cancer. All right. Moon children. You know, the moon cycles of all signs always hit Cancer like crazy. So if you're feeling a little out of sorts, if you're feeling a little discombobulated, if you're feeling a little overwhelmed under this full moon, recognize that this too shall pass. And recognize that this is actually an opportunity to get really clear about what you want, about who you are, where you're going, okay? Spirit's already talking, haven't even pulled your cards. But let's get into it, Cancer. Right when I put my clothes back on. All right, now let's get into it, Cancer. All right, Spirit. Overall energy, focus for Cancer. What do they need to know this week, Spirit, for their highest good? Okay, that was fast. I'm trying, Fernando, dang it. Oh, I'm so glad, Maggie. This one has been a doozy for me, but you know, the doozies serve us too. Like, oh shit, am I not okay with this? Okay, I'm not okay. Sometimes that's the most helpful thing that we can get, you know? And practical magic, witchcraft, energy working, whatever phrases, words we want to apply to it. To me, one of the fundamentals is whatever the energy is available, it can be used to be productive. So if there's sad energy, if there's angry energy, if there's confused energy, all of it is useful. All of it can be transmuted. Let's transmute some shit, shall we? Hey, hey, Debbie, it's you. So excited to read for you. Whoa, okay. Apparently Spirit's excited to read for you too. All right, Cancer, let's look at money, jobs, income, opportunities. What does Cancer need to know, Spirit? Woo, for their highest good. All right, hey, hey, Bernadette. Ooh, okay, I need one more. Cancer, realm of income. Interesting. Okay. Now let's look at the realm of relationships, connections, friends, family, Spirit. What do you want to let Cancer know about for their highest good this week? Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and Cancer Rising. Okay. And now we're going to pick a special Moon Oracle card for you, Cancer. What do they need to know this week, Spirit? What energy do you want Cancer to be aware of for their highest good? Highest good. Again, Spirit is reminding me of this idea of like anything you have can be transmuted, can be used, can become something positive. So that's why I like to say, what energy do you want us to be aware of for our highest good? Because sometimes that energy is the fucking 5 of Cups. And it's like, I didn't want to see this, but it's like, this is what it serves me to look at. You know what I'm saying? The more you can approach a reading with that attitude of like, look, it could be bad, it could be good, it could be ugly, but whatever it is, Spirit wants me to be better off. So whatever's coming through is for my highest good. Oh my God, wait till I show you this. Right after that whole spiel. Wow. It's time to release negativity. What do you know, Cancer? Everything can be transmuted. So if we're casting something or someone as bad, it cuts us off from a lot of knowledge. It cuts us off from a lot of opportunity. So that's what Spirit is highlighting. Let's get into your cards and see how this rhymes. Woo! Okay. Okay, Cancer. Overall energy and focus for the week. King of Swords, Four of Cups. Bring some logic, some of that great mind you've got, Cancer, that analysis. Bring that to your disappointment, your boredom, your disenchantment. If you need a new approach, if you need a revolutionary approach, which is the word that Spirit is using, then step into your King of Swords energy. King of Swords is king of logic, king of words. You can be anywhere on the gender spectrum. All of that is valid. To come through as a king says that you are managing your mind, your words, your communications exceptionally well. And again, applying some cool-headed logic to some, Spirit just said, cold-hearted disappointment. Woo! Woo! Full moon things. Okay, so what might you be bored or disenchanted about? And here's a reminder, Cancer, that to be disenchanted means that a spell has been broken. So it may not feel great to feel disenchanted, but it does mean that you are firmly in reality, okay? Now, being firmly in reality has its perks and it also has its drawbacks. You don't want to be so analytical and so firmly in reality that all you see is what's not working or what's right in front of you. The possibilities are what Spirit wants to highlight here. Spirit has a bigger imagination than we do. Very often we're like, it should be like this. Where the fuck is it? Why isn't it like this? This is what I want. And Spirit's like, hey, you know, that person that you're obsessing over and disappointed by and just waiting for them to call you or text you or whatever, you know what? Maybe fuck that person. Maybe let's take a revolutionary approach and open up our options. Let's see what wants to come in for us. Let's invite what wants to come in for us. Something is 100% changing in your life, Cancer. I've got 3 cards here for your income, money, projects, opportunities, but I'm going to front load the bullshit. You ready? The Tower. Unexpected change. Hey, hey, Tammy. Welcome. Sorry that this is like the card right up in your face as I say hello, but hey, good to see you. So, on the job front, on the money front, on the income or project front, there is unexpected change. I feel like it's related to this disenchantment, this disappointment. This is another card for disenchantment, meaning yes, it sucks, but also you are set free. Something unsustainable shook itself apart. Something in your life kind of fell off. And exactly, yes, very well said. Yes, this full moon is conjunct Uranus. Very, very well said. Thank you, thank you, thank you, because that is so true. It's like, expect the unexpected, except I can't. So, rather than be able to expect the unexpected, know, Cancer, that you are ready for anything. That you can handle whatever happens. Hey, Stephanie, that is so kind. I love Saturdays now too, so I'm so excited to be here. Yay! Oh, hug. Okay. Spirit saying, rather than trying to expect the unexpected, be like, I trust myself, the Emperor. I trust myself to be able to handle whatever comes up. I trust myself to be able to discipline myself, shift into whatever gear that I need to handle what comes to me. You're going to be with you forever. Spirit said this earlier. You're going to be with you forever. So you need to be a good and supportive partner to you. If someone or something, oh, Maria, y'all are so sweet, Tammy, oh. Oh, y'all. My Cancer moon heart. Melton. Spirit is reminding you how many options you have. Reminder. You have more options than you might think. You need to know that you are in control, the Emperor. That even when the Tower comes, which is something that is, like, by definition, outside of our control, the car breaks down, the job falls through, the person isn't interested, whatever, we need to trust ourselves and be like, I'm gonna be okay. There's so many things I could do. There are so many alternatives. I'm not going to get confused or down. I'm going to remain in my power. I choose. This is how Spirit's putting it. I choose to remain in my power. I choose to release the negativity of this. I choose, specifically what I'd like to say is to use it. When the tower falls, you've got all this rubble. Do you want to build a road? Do you want to build a bridge? Do you want to build a home? What do you want? Just don't build it on anything unsteady. Don't build anything unsustainable or on such craggy ground that the first brisk wind might knock it over. Okay? Trust in yourself. It's important. Let's look at relationships, friendships, connections. Three of Cups is literally the card of friendships. It's also the card of having a good time. Some of y'all might be having a nice Halloween celebration. Some of you may be just having Zoom get-togethers or getting coffee with someone that you really care about. Yup. An Emperor loves a good foundation. There is forward momentum possible, bringing your heads and your hearts together with people that you care about. Wheel of Fortune says a cycle is complete and now it's time to start something new. Some of you, I keep feeling this around Cancers. There is something collaborative that you want to work on. Three of Cups. Is it like a podcast? Is it like your channel? Is it, it's something with someone that you love and care about. Like, this could be a friend, this could be a partner, this could be a couple friends. There is something that you want to get started. And I feel like if you're hesitating at all, I mean, this Tower moment, along with the Seven of Cups, along with the Emperor, saying like, hey, you got options. You got choices. You are in control even when you don't feel like it. The Tower can make us feel like, oh my God, everything's falling apart, when really it's like, let's drop back into our authority. Let's remember that we're the Emperor of our life. What do I want to build out of this? That Tower falling, I tend to think of the Wheel of Fortune as the equal and opposite of the Tower. Is like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this amazing stroke of good luck or this amazing leap forward. So the Tower falling may be something falling out of your way so that you can be with the people that understand you, that support you, that want to see you succeed, move forward, get what you want. There are ups and downs to the Wheel of Fortune, much like with the Tower, like, woo, what the fuck is happening? But I'm going to be okay. I am supported. I am loved. Don't hesitate to share with these people, okay? Don't hold it back, Cancer. Sometimes you can be a little bit like cloistered and you can climb back in your shell if you're experiencing this kind of energy. I would advise you not to climb back into your shell, not to fold your arms and say, I'm over it. I would advise you to take your authority back. Oh, Stephanie, thank you so much. You are so kind. That is lovely. And these little dudes, are they like pairs? I'm so curious about, whoa, all right. Okay, all right, we're good. Who's doing that? Who doing that out there? Stop it. All right, Cancer, I hope this is helpful for you. Positive change coming in this week. Woo! Spirit's ready to talk to Leo. Just pulled the new moon in Leo card by accident. All right, let's keep going. Ah! Fernando, quit it. Quit it. Oh my goodness. All right. Maria! I'm gonna fix it. Thank you for sharing this. That is so great. That is so great. I hope he enjoys it. I did, in case you need it, in the description box, there is a free birth chart generator. So for anybody that doesn't know their full chart, like moon, sun, rising, Mercury, etc., 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 if you don't know all your signs and you want to know, use that thingamajigger, plug in your info, and you will see a world of information open up. It's amazing. Okay. Yay, Sarah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. Leo. Leo sun, Leo moon, Leo rising, Spirit. What is Leo? need to know for their highest good this week? What energy, overall focus do you want Leo to be aware of this week for their highest good, Spirit? Okay. And when it comes to money, income, projects, jobs, Spirit, opportunities and resources, what do you want Leo to be aware of for their highest good? One more, please, for Leo. Okay. Whoop. Accidentally peeked. Okay. And when it comes to relationships, Spirit, loved ones, friends, connections, what energy do you want Leo to be aware of for their highest good? Leo. Okay. And we're going to pick a special moon oracle card for you, Leo. Celebrate this full moon in Taurus. What does Leo need to know, Spirit? What energy do you want them to be aware of? What do you want them to do this week for their highest good? To serve their greatest love, liberation. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Wow. This, it's so interesting. Whoa. Sorry. Okay. It's so interesting how each week there seem to be certain cards that are just like, hey, I'm here. Like this energy, I'm present. And I'm present for like most, if not all of y'all. And this week, that Four of Cups keeps popping up. And here is your oracle card. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course, moon. Gotta say, looking at overall energy and focus for the week, Leo, an interesting dichotomy. Nothing will come of this situation. This ain't it, Chief. Again, full moon. Lots of times when the full moon rises, it highlights things that we don't like. Like, sometimes it highlights great things, wonderful things. But like I said, it means that our emotions are heightened. And it is in a particular area of our chart, wherever the full moon is falling, that it is highlighted. So another reason to know your birth chart and check it out. Nothing will come of this situation. So go ahead and await something that Spirit wants to bring in that is bigger and better than maybe what your imagination is holding for you. You might be feeling over it. You might be feeling disenchanted. I'm going to say it again. To be disenchanted means a spell has been broken. Means you can see things clearly, but only if you open your eyes. If you stay obsessed and focused on the situation where nothing is coming of it, nothing is changing, this person's not reaching out at this, or like the feelings are not reciprocated, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Remember who you are, Leo. Remember you're the king of fucking fire. You can be anywhere on the gender spectrum. To show up as the King of Wands means that you are managing your skills, your talents incredibly well. Means that you have something, this gift, right? Gift of gab, or gift of music, or gift of intuition, or whatever. You have a creative gift that Spirit really wants you to focus on gaining control of and feeling in charge of your own life, of your own self, of your own emotions. And there's a bit of a wake-up fucking call. So let's talk about it. A lot of major arcana also this week popping up for all of the signs. Also, lots of clothes dropping off. Good Lord. Okay. When it comes to jobs, money, income, straight up what I'm hearing for some of you is you're like going back to school. So some of y'all may be literally like, oh, I'm going to college or community college, or I'm taking this online course because I really want to gain this knowledge or this certification. It looks pretty wonderful. Judgment is the wake-up call, the rebirth, the like, I get it. And that's what I'm hearing is like, I get it, like epiphany. Like my eyes are open, okay, which I love to see after this. That says to me, Leo, that there's a very good chance that you really are opening up your eyes and seeing things for what they really are. And the Hierophant says gaining authority. Gaining also, I'm hearing between the King of Wands and the Hierophant, some of you all may be community leaders. And that can mean a lot of things, okay? You might run a Facebook group. You might have a podcast. You might just be the one of your friends that is like loud and proud and always giving advice and just natural leader, right? That's Leo things. What are you a great leader at, and what would you like to lean into more? especially when it comes to your job or your money, your status in life. Where do you want to see yourself? And how can you gain that discipline? Because the Hierophant, hierarchy, right? Hierophant, hierarchy. How do I move up in the ranks to get where I want to go? You're already a king. So I think you need to wake up to that fact. I think you need to stop questioning yourself. Something really beautiful is occurring in the realm of relationships. And I especially love to see that when the Four of Cups is sitting in that overall focus and energy. There could be a disappointment, a boredom, a disenchantment, a stagnation. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, Leo. Spirit wants to give you something you really want this week. The Empress sits back and receives and allows themselves to be adored. Again, the Empress is like the king. You can come up as an emperor or empress. It has nothing to do with your gender or sex and everything to do with personality type and the energy that Spirit wants you to step into. You are gonna gain a lot by allowing yourself to accept. The Chariot is about going out and getting, but they're also saying sit back and receive. So it's kind of like as you sit back and let yourself receive, all of this momentum is created. Almost like you need to know that you deserve, and then you're going to be like, let's go. So you might get some kind words or some kind invitations from people, some kind of patronage, some kind of support, and take that. If somebody wants to give that to you, Leo, I want you to really drink that in deeply, okay? The temptation might be, especially with that Four of Cups, to push anything away that isn't like what you already had in mind. But sometimes Spirit has a divine change in mind for us, and they're like, look, I know you thought that this was how you were going to look when your cup showed up, but this is actually how you're going to look and feel when your cup shows up. It's not going to show up when your arms are crossed. It's going to show up when you are open, ready, soft. You know? Yielding. Allowing. Okay? And when you do the allowing, it's like Spirit is showing me a rubber band, like a slingshot getting pulled back and then released. So it's like pull back, receive, and then there's going to be this crazy leap forward in momentum. So allow yourself to be adored and appreciated. Okay, Leo? And if you have a disappointing situation that you have a feeling nothing is going to come of this, nothing is going to change about this, I would ask you, what change do you want to make for yourself? External things happen all the time. People can disappoint us. People can thrill us and excite us. You need to be good. You need to be good with you. Empress, King of Wands. I run my life. I'm with me forever. Spirit keeps saying this. It's like, I'm with me forever, so I better love and take care of me. I better support me. I better listen to me when me needs things. Welcome to the Caveman Tarot channel. Me needs things. I hope that's helpful, Leo. Strong energy. Very interesting. Now, let's look at Virgo. Let's drop down to our Earth sign friends and see what's going on for mutable Virgo. Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. What do they need to know, Spirit, for their highest good? Always and only for their highest good, Spirit. Overall focus and energy this week for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Dominant folks. Okay? And when it comes to money, income, resources, projects, what does Virgo need to know? Exactly, I know. Naked, we got caveman, we got it all. It's a cavalcade. Oh, God. Okay. Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Dominant folks, what do they need to know, Spirit, around resources, money, projects, okay? For their highest good. And what do they need to know about connections, Spirit, friends, family, loved ones, lovers? What does Virgo need to know this week for their highest good? Virgo. Okay. And pick a Moon Oracle card for you. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that this is at least giving some people a laugh on a Saturday morning. And this doozy of a full moon Halloween. Dang it, it would be during a goddamn pandemic, right? Saturday night Halloween, full moon, come on. So we owe it to ourselves to party on a little bit. All right, Virgo. What is the special moon message for Virgo spirit? What is your additional insight? Wow. Okay. You know, you do get stuck on the details sometimes, Virgo, so look at the bigger picture. Expand. Fernando, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Black Flame Candle. Listen, light as a feather, stiff as a board. Happy Halloween. Ooh. 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 Okay. Okay. Yes. Ooh, yeah, so true. Hope y'all early voted. I totally did. If you didn't early vote, please vote. Please, please. Free our country from the grip of rising fascism. And if you feel like dropping off because you love Trump, I mean, drop the fuck off, please. Okay. Speaking of Trump, the devil. Okay. I'm kidding, Virgo. We're not going to speak about Trump in your reading. Let's not do that. Virgo. Overall energy and focus for the week. The devil and the Ace of Swords. The lie and the truth. The devil is fooling ourselves. The devil is being attached to something to the point where we can't see past it. This relationship or this addiction or this need that I have. Yes, please. I'm praying, girl. Praying. I'll light that black flame candle just for this. The Ace of Swords says, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with other people. Now, the devil, okay? The devil, I'm hearing this is exhausting, Virgo. So whatever this devil energy is, it's depleting, it's exhausting, and if you are living a lie or telling yourself a lie, it's time to tell yourself the truth. It's time to get real. Are you addicted to something? Anything. Like, it doesn't, yes, this could mean the extreme of like I'm addicted to like an illicit substance or alcohol or whatever. It could also be I'm in a binge eat like cycle, or I am, I'm sorry, Julie. It's okay. I'd guarantee your birth chart is totally different, so it's okay. It's okay. If you have been doing something to harm yourself, if you have been hiding from yourself, if you have been obscuring the truth, it's time to get real. It's time to look at the bigger picture. You may have been focused on your needs or somebody else's needs, and Spirit wants you to look at the big picture. Be very honest with yourself. The Ace of Swords says you can initiate and bring in a sense of clarity. There may be a conversation that you need to have. Yes, see, different time, different year. You're good, Julie. It is so not the same. Be honest with yourself. That's the overwhelming message that I'm getting, Virgo, is be honest with yourself. If there's anything that you feel like you're missing, look at the bigger picture, right? If you feel like you're missing something or hiding something, even from yourself, at least show it to yourself. Even if you're not ready to talk about it to anybody else or whatever, at least be honest with you, even if the truth is ugly, okay? Katie. I hear you. I hear you. Now, Virgo, when it comes to money, income, projects, resources, and opportunities, beautiful collaborative energy. Beautiful. I mean, Four of Wands is commitment, partnership, warmth, love, dedication, like long-lasting dedication. This is not just like built to last, but warm and wonderful and affirming. So some of you may work with people that are just like, it's like, wow, this is so great. Like, my coworkers are my friends, or I get to do my project with my friends, or like you're just doing some amazing collaboration. Three of Cups is we all have different skills and talents, and when we put them all together, we create something entirely new. So Who are you bonding with? Whose outlook and skills and talents do you treasure? Don't be afraid to make a commitment to those things. This is something that could really give you great support. It's like I said, there's like the 10 of Pentacles, for example, which is also something that is built to last. It's, you know, wealth and things like that. The 4 of Wands is like, I'm so happy to be in this with you. Like, I love this. I want to do this forever. That kind of energy. Oh, hey, Tammy, there you go. Collaboration. That's great. I love that. Now, Virgo, when it comes to relationships, love, family, friends, connections, whatever Spirit most wants to highlight for you. Interesting set of cards. 10 of Swords says something is coming to an end. Something has been done to death. Someone's feeling hurt, whether that's you, Virgo, or that's someone else, maybe both. Someone in this equation is feeling, I'm also hearing like taken for granted. That's really the energy that I'm getting. And Spirit is like, are you honoring yourself? Are you honoring your individuality? Are you honoring all of your talents and capabilities? If you, Virgo, are the one feeling like this, is this this feels like a lack of clarity. This feels like I'm waiting for permission from someone else almost to do something, and I don't see it for you, Virgo. The Magician, you had the Ace of Swords and the overall focus and energy of like, get clear and then go. Like, and when I say go, I mean get clear and then go for what you want, or step into the honesty. If the honesty is, I'm done with this. There's no rush. No one's pushing you. No one's going to judge you for doing this in your own time. But if when you look at the bigger picture, you're like, you know what, I need to cut this shit off because this is not working for me or whatever, go ahead and do it. Aw, yay. Oh, I love this community so much with every message that I get that says fuck Donald Trump. I love it. Love y'all. Precious. The Magician. Step into your power, Virgo. This is also step into your individuality. And we're looking at relationships and things. And when I see the 10 of Swords and then the Magician, it's like, this is who I really am. I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this with anybody. I'm not going to do this to anybody. I'm not going to do this for anybody. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be myself. I'm going to take the initiative, take control, create, manifest. That's something else the Magician does. Manifest what I want. I'm going to come back to what Spirit was talking about in the very beginning, about when you're looking at energy work or practical magic or manifesting things or whatever. Any energy that is present can be useful, can be productive, even when it sucks, even when it's this. This is an opportunity to shut a door. This is an opportunity to free yourself from people that just keep sticking you full of swords or doubt or anger or whatever. And just like, you've tried this so many ways, Virgo. You've spoken softly and persuasively. You've spoken loud and harshly. You've cajoled. You've coerced. You've debated. You've done everything that you can in terms of speaking. And if you feel like it's still not giving you any life, then put it to fucking death. Because you have a lot available to you right now. A lot available to you right now with the right people. The people that make you feel the opposite of this. Okay? The people who give you life. Because some people and some habits are sucking the life out of you. So look at the bigger picture, Virgo. You deserve. Okay? As much as you deserve, this is not what you deserve. I'm not trying to give you this. Okay. All right. I hope that's helpful, Virgo. It's been a doozy, this full moon. But hey, I mean, won the 4 of Cups. That's nice. All right. So now let's talk to Libra. Sunset sign. What do you want to talk to Libra about this week, Spirit? For their highest good. What is the overall focus and energy for Libra? Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra rising and dominant folks. What do they need to know this week, Spirit? Overall focus and energy, always and only for their highest good, their love and liberation. Okay? And when it comes to money, jobs, income, opportunities, what does Libra need to know, Spirit? Whoa. Okay. One more, please, Spirit, for Libra. Libra sun, Libra moon, Libra rising. Woo! I didn't mean to peek, but ooh, okay. And when it comes to love, connections, friends, family, relationships, Spirit, what do you want to talk to Libra about? What do you want to make them aware of for their highest good? Okay. And I just need one more from the Moon Oracle deck for Libra. Spirit, what do you want to make Libra aware of for their highest good? What do you want Libra to know for their highest good? Okay. Woo! Ooh. Ooh. A fiery climax approaches. Interesting. Huh. What you bring into a climax, Libra? Huh. Let's get into it. Let's find out. Ooh. Ooh. Speaking some truth, huh? There's that dang Four of Cups. Dang. Oh, y'all. That is so sweet. I love y'all. Julie, thank you. Okay. All right, Libra. You ready? Overall focus and energy. Taking control. Hey, Elizabeth, you got some good stuff here, man. The Hierophant. Discipline, learning, moving up in the ranks, Wheel of Fortune, completion of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. You are gaining some understanding. You are gaining the keys to the kingdom this week. Spirit is saying you're going to know yourself better by the end of this week, Libra. A fiery climax approaches. We're going to talk more about that in a second because, hey, I mean, I wouldn't turn it down. What can I say? Okay. Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. The Teacher. Completion. Graduation is what Spirit just said. So some of y'all might feel like you are graduating to a new level and you may get some like fantastic confirmation that you are. Hey, Sarah, you never know. You never know. It could happen. Hey, how about like a sponsorship, right? Like if you're doing out here doing topless tarot, like I feel like you could get some like vibrator sponsorship. You should look into that. You should reach out to some people. Okay. So taking control and moving. Like Spirit just said, when the Spirit moves you, don't resist. Let the wheel turn because it's going to turn. Okay. So you can either hop on or you can get run over. Let's not get run over. Let's take control. Let's go. Let's push the wheel so we don't get caught under it. Push the wheel and Spirit pushes with you. What do you want to move on and forward? What do you want to complete? Y'all. I feel like something pretty amazing is potentially happening in your realm of income, opportunities, jobs. This may be a place where you want to put your focus this week. Knight of Swords and the Sun. The quick change and the reveal, which is kind of funny. Some of you maybe do theater or something creative because the fact that they're saying a quick change, that reminds me of like stepping off into the wings, like, and then stepping back on stage in your costume. So a quick change and a victory, a reveal. The Knight of Swords also says that you are willing to go for the truth. You are willing to see it. You're willing to speak it. You're willing to cut things off if need be. That's the Knight of Swords, is like, I don't like this, or like, this isn't working, or I have a vision for this. Like, I'm going to go get it. Like, I'm there, and I'm there in a flash. Now, here's the one thing I would say, Libra. This is very fast-moving energy. I feel like I'm also hearing the word revelation. So it's like, once you know the truth, you go the truth. And that's what Spirit said. That's so funny. This is my Dr. Seussian guide hanging out. Once you know the truth, you go the truth. Like, go. It's like the Wheel of Fortune thing. Like, don't, if you know that something got to begin or end or get pushed, like, push. Or else get caught in the fucking gears. We don't want that. Like, let's be honest with ourselves. Let us recognize our worth, our abilities, and let other people see our worth, our abilities. You are shining in the realm of work, opportunities. This is the time to show off. This is the time to share. This is the time to say, hey, I do this. Who wants some? Who want it? I got it. Who want it? You got it. A fiery climax approaches. What you bring into a fiery climax, huh? Huh? You revealing something? You starting something? Huh? You completing something? Here again is that Four of Cups that has been haunting so many of us. In the realm of relationships and connections, there is a need. I'm hearing this again. Our emotions do this, Libra. Our emotions go up and down. I might have just had a shitty conversation with my best friend, and then I get a disappointing email, and now, like, my day is ruined. You know what I mean? Like, nope, I was already at this, like, level, and then that happened, like, right down the fucking tubes. Like, I know, I'm very mature and articulate, and you're welcome for that. This is, my emotions can't always be trusted. Your feelings are real, and they are valid. They are real, but they are not the truth. Your feelings are real, but they are not the truth. Okay? Let that settle. Because Spirit wants you to recognize what is really present and available in your life. Some things maybe you wanted to be available and they wouldn't have been good for you. And that's how Spirit is putting it for you in particular, is like those 3 cups that you were thinking, it's this, it's this, it's this, it's got to be this, it's got to be this relationship or this kind or this person or whatever. Spirit knows better than we do. Okay? And they're not trying to condescend. It's like they are looking from this bird's eye view, and we have, like, you know, in spirituality, they'll call it the worm's eye view. Like, I'm very low and close to everything that is dirt. Like, I can't see the seed and I can't see the sprout. I can see the fucking dirt. So we need to release that worm's eye view and drop into our intuition. It's ironic that dropping into our intuition brings this big picture and this sense of calm and this sense of, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and uncross my arms, because if this is not for me, then obviously something else is. So I'm going to relax into that. That what is meant for me will come to me. As long as I'm being honest with myself, I'm pursuing what I want, I'm consistently leveling up and answering the truth to myself when it is asked of me. So ask yourself good questions and give yourself wise answers, Libra. A fiery climax approaches. Might be bringing some things to a close. And I think it's good. I think it's good. Okay. Now, Scorpio. It's your season. Now Spirit is like playing City Girls. It's that season. Okay. All right. Let's talk, Scorpio. It's your season. Your solar return is your personal new year. So here's a reminder, whether your birthday has already occurred or if it's coming up. About like 72 hours around your birthday is considered your solar return, meaning the sun has returned exactly to where it was the minute you came out your mama. Oh, Sarah, thank you. Look into that sponsorship, girl. And to have the sun conjunct sun lights you up, puts you in the spotlight, Scorpio. So there's all kind of revelations, and you are also empowered beyond belief. Like, this is your personal January 1st. So it's time to set intentions. It's time to say, this is where I want to be by my birthday, 2021. Hear me? Yay! Yes. I'm so glad. I would love to see that happen. I could so see that. Okay. All right. All right, Scorpio. Let's look at overall energy. Wow. Okay. Overall energy and focus for the week. Let's look. Scorpio. Overall energy and focus for the week, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know? Whoop. Okay. For their highest good. One more, please, Spirit, for Scorpio. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And I'm so excited to answer your question during the call-in show. I saw you sent one. I'm excited. Reminder, y'all, if you want to come to the live call-in show that is after this, where I am answering questions and pulling cards for patrons, go visit patreon.com/Madeleine Joan. If you want to become a $5 patron and support the channel, that is something I do once a month with everybody that signs up. Submit a question, send a voicemail. Let's talk. All right, Scorpio, let's look at income, money, projects, opportunities for Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, whoop. They want 3. You the boss. Solar return. Happy birthday, Scorpio. Get a bonus card. And when it comes to relationships, love, connections, understanding. Okay, that was fast. They ready. And finally, let me pull a moon card for you, Scorpio. Spirit. Under this full moon in Taurus, opposing that Scorpio sun, what do you want to let Scorpio know this week for their highest good? Are you ready for this? You've got the full moon in Scorpio card. It's time to release negativity. What up, Scorpio? It's all about you. Wow! Oh my God! How about this solar return energy? Holy God! Okay, all right. Overall energy and focus for the week, Scorpio. Doesn't get much better than the World combined with the Ten of Cups. Like, damn. I know! Goodness. This is, I get it. This is, I can see why I had to go through this. I totally understand where this is just how Spirit is putting it. Like, I now see where I fucked up. Like, this is the place where I fucked up. They fucked up over here. I fucked up right here. However, I couldn't be here if I hadn't fucked that up and, like, you know, fucked around and found out. Well, I fucked around. Now I found out. I totally get it. And you know what? You're surrounded. Friends, family, loved ones. 10 of Cups is my cups runneth over. I have so much and I have so much to share. You might have some kind of promotion or some kind of like recognition, some kind of, I'm hearing promotion in a couple different ways. For some of you, it's like, oh, a promotion on the job. Like, hey, we need you to become the director or whatever. And like, oh, sweet, that's now on my resume. And now everybody knows I'm the shit or whatever, right? For some of you, it's like somebody shares your work. Like, oh, you are so sweet, Elizabeth. Thank you. Appreciate you. There is some kind of like maybe an influencer shares your page or what it is that you do, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, whoa, like how did I rocket all the way up here? It's through the support of my loved ones, my friends, my family. So I'm also hearing, Scorpio, give deep appreciation to the people in your life that you love and that you surround yourself with very purposefully. Remember that 10 of Cups, even though it is like it's love, it's family, etc. Family can be blood and family can be chosen. Please give love to the people who are your soul family. And they may be blood as well, but you know what I'm saying. The people who really support you and see you and want to see you win, show them some love this week. Because the 10 of Cups is like, oh, you poured into my cup? Here, I'll pour into your cup. It's like the best party in the fucking world. It's like if you can imagine those fancy-ass champagne fountains that people have at their weddings. 10 of Cups. So much beauty, so much possibility. So let's talk about that negativity that you need to release. Like I said, Spirit wanted 3 cards for your income, opportunities, and job sector. Let's start with this. 8 of Swords, time to release negativity. Scorpio, sometimes you want so much to protect yourself that you protect yourself from like good and wonderful and amazing things. Like, guarded. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I can trust that. This could go wrong. That could go wrong. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. I'm not sure if I'm capable of that. Spirit's like, it's all in your head. Okay? It's not a judgment. It's not blame. It is, you are free to move forward whenever you're ready. Okay? And if you're not ready, That's okay. You can stay like this. No one's going to punish you for staying like this because this is its own punishment. Like, this chick could literally, if you look at these bonds, it's like they are not tight. She could literally and figuratively shrug this off, pull off the blindfold, and walk forward. Her way is clear. Cherokee, thank you. Y'all, I so appreciate the donations. I love you. Thank you. Oh, y'all. This is already worthwhile, but y'all make it like extra. So, what are you holding yourself back from? What are you afraid of? What do you think that maybe you're not capable of? What are you insecure about? Let's get really fucking clear. This makes me happy. The 4 of Swords is the 8 reduced by half. Oh, okay. Let me get my thoughts in order. Like, this is healing. This is relaxation. This is rest. So your mind may be working overtime and spirit is like, listen, this is that phenomena of sometimes we can be like, let's say sitting in front of the computer screen, trying to type something, trying to come up with something. And it's like, oh my God, this isn't good. And it's like every word we're trying to type or everything, every idea we're trying to get out feels stilted. It's like I'm questioning every other thing. You're editing while you write, which is never a good idea. Like, but the 4 of Swords is, okay, you know what? I'm gonna step away from the computer. I need to go take a nap, or I'm gonna go take a walk or a shower. And this mysterious thing happens that as soon as you stop putting yourself in like, I need to produce, I need to get this, I need to get it right, I need to get it right. You know, you're having your shower or whatever, not thinking about anything, and then boop, here comes that line of dialogue or that idea that you couldn't like grind out because it's not to be ground. Like, you don't want to grind this. You want to smooth and easy and spacious this, okay? 4 of Swords is R&R. Rest, relaxation, dial it down a little bit, take yourself a nap, make sure that you're giving yourself breaks, okay? Like, because if you don't put the brakes on, life will put the brakes on. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. If you put the brakes on, specifically you make the choice to like, oh, you know what? I'm spinning my wheels. Like 8 of Swords, I'm spinning my wheels, I'm wasting energy, I'm freaking myself out. Let me do a 4 of Swords moment, meditate, pray, journal, nap, walk, letting it go for a bit, knowing that it will settle back into place. That is when you're going to make tremendous progress. That is when you're going to release resistance and start making it work for you, which is what the Chariot is about. I need this friction to gain some traction. So I'm going to stop demonizing the friction and be like, bring it. Bring it. You want to challenge me? I'll show you what I got. This is a wonderful card to have in any position at any time, but particularly in the realm of success and projects, this is like you can take it all the way, but you need to be in agreement with yourself. You can't be thinking, I want this, but also I'm not ready. I want this, but I suck. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I want to make a distinction here. When I say you can't do both, I don't want you to be like, I'll never say I suck again, but you're thinking it. I suck. No, it's about pulling off the blindfold and being like, look at these 8 swords. This one is me telling myself I suck. This one is me not wanting to disappoint my dad. This one is me being afraid of being humiliated. Call out your fucking fears. Call out your fears so you can release the negativity. Call them out and you will sail forward. Okay? The Chariot. The challenge and the solution in one. So let's talk about why you need to put the brakes on, or life is going to put the brakes on for you. In the realm of relationships, love, connections, friendships, whatever Spirit most wants to talk to you about. Oh, Shannon! Happy Halloween! Happy full moon! Good to see you, girl. Miss you. Put the brakes on so life doesn't put the brakes on. Okay? Ace of Swords and the Tower. And technically they came in this order, so this is better. Tower, clarified by Ace of Swords. Clarified, used very deliberately in this sentence because that's what the Ace of Swords is about. Speaking the truth. Potentially cutting things off. If there is an unsustainable or unworkable relationship situation, you may want to free yourself before life frees you. Okay? The Tower looks really scary, and it looks really scary for a reason, because it's about change that we don't choose. Even when we as humans choose change, we're usually pretty uncomfortable with it. So when a change comes that we didn't sign up for or ask for or initiate, we tend to be like, ah, like this sucks, this is the worst. But Spirit is actually asking you to see yourself as being liberated. But I'm still going to say, if you can get ahead of this and liberate yourself first, step out of the job or start looking for the job or start thinking about what's my exit strategy with regard to this relationship issue. Be honest with yourself. I mean, you got a lot of swords here saying, get clear, get clear, get clear. And with the World and the Chariot and the Ten of Cups present, there is the potential for massive victory, okay? Listen, if you have to be released from the tower in order to see the world, then the universe will do that. But you do have a choice, and you can initiate the change that you want to make so that you feel a little bit more in control, which I know you like, Scorpio. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing shameful about it. Speaking of shame. All right. All right, Scorp. I hope that is helpful for you. Now, let's talk to the jester and philosopher of the zodiac. Let's talk to Sagittarius. Mutable fire. What you got, Sag? Spirit. What do you want to tell Sagittarius for their highest good this week? Sagittarius sun. Sagittarius moon, Sagittarius rising. What do they need to know this week, Spirit, for their highest good? Sagittarius sun, moon, and rising, and dominant folks. Overall focus and energy for Sagittarius, okay? And when it comes to income, money, projects, career, opportunities, resources, what do you want to tell Sagittarius? Okay, they're going fast today. Okay, and when it comes to love, friendships, family, relationships, connections, what do you want to focus on for Sagittarius, Spirit? Okay. Okay, and now just one more. I'm going to pick a Moon Oracle card for you, Sagittarius. Spirit is bringing back the channeled song, Wind Blow, by, of all combinations, Bone Thugs and Harmony and Fleetwood Mac. So you may want to make some time to listen to that, Sagittarius, and see what you hear. Okay. Spirit, what do you want to tell Sagittarius? What do you want to let them know? What information do you want to make available for their highest good? Wow. Believe in the impossible, Sag. Believe in the impossible. Wow. Woo! Wow. Okay, this is making total sense to me. Believe in the impossible, Sagittarius. I'm actually hearing something miraculous is happening for a lot of Sagittarians this week. Like, whoa, I never thought that could happen. I never thought I could be liberated from this or transcend this certain situation or feeling, and I feel like it happens this week. That's incredible. This is a very interesting energy they're giving me. So Sag, first of all, here's your card. Temperance is, in the tarot, the Sagittarius card. It's, you know, speaking of philosophers and wanderers, this is learning that you have everything that you need, and it just needs to flow. It just needs to go back and forth. I love this version of the card in particular. But something important about the Temperance card is she has one foot on the land and one in the sea. Mutable, adaptable. You can do a lot of things. There's a revelation here. There's a healing revelation here. A recognition, a no going back type of eye-opening experience. That's what I'm hearing. But it's no going back because you wouldn't want to go back. This is healing. This is fantastic. This is I get it. And this is also, I'm hearing healer, heal thyself. Healer, heal thyself. Are you giving yourself your own waters, Sagittarius? Make sure that you are not focusing entirely on other people. Make sure that you reap some of the benefits of your own wisdom, your own studies. You know what I'm saying? Take care of you. You're worth it. There's a revelation I'm hearing, a very important choice. A very important choice that you're making. So let's look. Jobs, income, opportunities, justice, and the King of Wands. King of Fire, you are a fire sign. Justice is that choice. And when I see justice and judgment in the same card together, it's like, again, it's like, oh, I've seen, I cannot unsee, and based on what I've seen, I need to make new decisions, new choices. Oh, honey, I'm going to be praying for you, Ceci. I love you. It's touched my family as well. So I'm going to be praying for you, thinking of you. If you want to let me know anything, you know where to email me so I can light a candle, do some things for you, okay? I love you. Of course, love you. Making a choice, taking the lead, clearing things out of the way, Sagittarius. When it comes to income, money, projects, you are bringing things into balance. And I'm also feeling for some of you, this is legal. Like this is like contracts are being signed or papers are being filed and submitted so that everything can be on the up and up. Take control, take initiative. You're the King of Fire. Remember, you can be anywhere on the gender spectrum. Showing up as a king that's a skill level. That's like, wow, you manage your talents and your fire, your creativity, your spirituality, your inspiration very well. You don't let ideas go to seed. You manifest them. You're like, that was a good idea. Write it down or start the project or etc. And that's what Spirit is saying is like, move with the epiphany. When the epiphany comes, make the choice, file the papers, like make it official is what I'm hearing. Make it official. You're the boss. You're the lead. I'm also hearing you've got great instincts this week. So trust your instincts. Okay? Now, let's look at the realm of relationships, connections. Spirit wanted 3 cards for you. What an interesting set. The World, the Devil, the Magician. You're becoming aware of how powerful you are. And what I'm hearing, Sagittarius, and this is very interesting, is some of you are becoming aware of how much, it's like how much sway you have, how able you are to manipulate other people. And listen, manipulate can have a really negative connotation, right? But a surgeon manipulates a brain. You know what I mean? Like an architect manipulates their materials to become something. So when I'm hearing manipulate, I am hearing both versions. Like some of you might be doing the devil thing. And remember, that could be in reverse. That could be you have somebody who you can feel is like manipulating or trying to pull your strings. And specifically, I'm hearing like trying to like, you know how they say appeal to your better angels? This is like appeal to your worse angels, appeal to your baser instincts, your lower angels, like. And if you feel that somebody's doing that, if you feel that someone's triggering you and it almost feels like it's on purpose, like, hey, you know I'm insecure, and then you say, oh wow, it's crazy, I just like have all these exes reaching out to me or whatever. Fuck you, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Take control. Know your worth. You're the fucking King of Wands. You get to have a say. This is breaking free. This is seeing the devil for what it is. And the devil is not typically anything external, it's internal. So if somebody is able to trigger us or manipulate us, it's only because they know where our fucking strings are. You know what I mean? Like, they're not the devil, but they know where the devil in us is. And they know how to appeal to that devil in us. Okay? You have an opportunity to liberate yourself from that, to see things from a much higher view, to detach yourself from the devil's block and say, oh, you know what? And this is the idea. You don't shame yourself for being under the devil's sway, whether that's a substance, a person, an addiction to whatever, okay? It can be an addiction to a feeling, can be addiction to a thing, addiction to a type of cycle, and we can be addicted to a cycle that sucks, you know? So like understand that it's like if you were raised in a certain type of family and it was a sucky dynamic, we can be addicted to that in the sense that it's all we know. So we accidentally or on purpose, we seem to find ourselves getting back into that cycle, getting into the same type of relationship or having the same types of insecurities. Spirit's like, this is a week, judgment, justice, temperance, the world. You can see this from above and go, oh, okay, you know what? I have compassion for myself for being addicted to this person or addicted to that thing. Because when I look back at my childhood, right, the world, big picture, when I look back at my childhood or when I look back at my adolescence, this happened to me. And that had a big effect on me. And I haven't really, now that I think about it, done the healing work that I need to do around that. And when I do that, I know that I will free myself from manipulative people or addictive and controlling type of relationships. You know what I'm saying? This is you. Sagittarius. Oh, hey, Saturnian sun. We are on Sagittarius. We're about to move into Capricorn. You're right on time. So the magician knows their value, much like the King of Wands. They're a manifester and they know it. If they want to make a change, they can make it in a snap. You know, it's not the Fool, so it's not number 0, but you have number 1 and you have the final card, all in the same position. So you can bring something to completion and create a new beginning by bringing something else to completion. You feel me? Believe in the impossible, Sag. Make it happen. Believe in yourself. And that's what I'm hearing. And I know that can sound like cliche and like, believe in yourself, which like, I'm here for that. I don't mind a fucking like nice, believe in yourself. I don't mind a Care Bear. I'm a motherfucking Care Bear. So, I hear believe in yourself, but it's also like, when I say believe in yourself, I don't just mean believe all things are possible or believe it's going to be great. I mean that believe that if you get an answer you don't want, or the thing doesn't turn out the way you want it to, or whatever, that you're going to be okay. That you are resilient, that you are capable. Magician, King of Wands, you are capable. You are talented, you're smart, you've got a lot of intersecting talents, put them to use. Cut things and people off that make you feel low, addicted, stuck. Okay? Okay. So, now, let's talk to Capricorn. Ooh, CEOs and mountain goats, all-terrain vehicles of the zodiac. Let's get into it. Capricorn sun, Capricorn moon, Capricorn rising. I just need y'all to know that when I shuffle these cards, like I take the time to like separate them from each other within the deck and then shuffle up the deck. So when these like 4 of Cupses and Devilses and such keep on showing up, like that's because Spirit is very deliberately like, I need to see this. Sassy, thank you. You are so sweet. And if I can do anything to help, you're like, please submit a question or shoot me an email, okay? For real. Like, I know your pain. I feel you. Whew. Okay. All right. Woo! Capricorn. They are throwing these cards. So let's get into it. Capricorn. Whoop. Okay. Capricorn sun, moon, rising, and dominant folks. Capricorn. What do they need to know? Please, Spirit. Overall focus and energy this week for their highest good. Capricorn, Capricorn sun, moon, rising. What do they need to know for their highest good? Okay. And when it comes to money, jobs, income, resources, opportunities. Okay. And finally, when it comes to love, connections, family, friends, relationships, Spirit. What does Capricorn need to know for their highest good? One more, please. Relationships for Capricorn. Okay. And just need, grab one more for you, Capricorn, for the moon deck to celebrate this full moon and Halloween. What do you want to let, wow. What do you want to let Capricorn know for their highest good, Spirit? These cards be jumping, Capricorn. They're excited to talk to you. What do you want to tell Capricorn for their highest good? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. I like your week, Capricorn. I like this. Okay. Here is your moon card. Adjustments are required. But I'm hearing, Capricorn, these adjustments, they are minor and you've got good ideas. Like, you've got good ideas. So do not be afraid to make the adjustments that you have an instinct that it's time to make. Let's get right into it. You are going to be sitting pretty this week, Capricorn. 9 of Cups and the Sun. Overall energy. Wish fulfillment. Feeling like, I'm going to come back to Tinashe. I'm the shit. I know I'm the shit. Yeah, I'm super lit. I keep fucking hearing it. Okay? You're the shit, Capricorn. Do you feel like the shit? And if you don't, I would ask yourself why and what adjustments need to be made. What could be remedied in the moment, in the day, not in the future, not way down the line, right here, right now. What could I do to feel better about myself? 9 of Cups, more emotionally fulfilled and self-fulfilled. Look at what I managed to do. Look at how I've managed to grow. That's worth appreciating myself. That's, and Capricorn, you can have a problem with this. Like, you hold yourself to a fucking astronomical standard. So it's like, if I'm not perfect, why would I give myself credit? Like, I'm not fucking king of the world yet or whatever. Like, here's the clue, Capricorn. The more that we allow ourselves to take in the victories and appreciate ourselves for what we've done up until now, even if it's not done, even if it's not perfect, the more that we appreciate ourselves, the more we allow ourselves to be appreciated. The more we allow ourselves to be seen. We get what we think we deserve. I'm going to put it on a t-shirt. We get what we think we deserve. So, focus on noticing what makes you worthy. What makes you feel great about being seen? What makes you feel powerful is the other thing I'm hearing. The Sun is vitality, energy, clarity, positivity. Like seeing the yellow brick road and going, Scarecrow, Lion, let's go. Let's do this shit. Tin Man, what up? We're going. I'm Dorothy, bitch. Me and my little dog, too. Let's go. Being recognized and appreciated. First by yourself, then by everybody else. Okay? It's usually how it works. You like it backwards, Capricorn. You have like this idea in your head that maybe when everybody else appreciates you, then you'll know, like, okay, I'm worthy. Fuck that. That's like a fucked up mistake, right? Like, okay, when I say that, Spirit is making me, we're about to get deep for a second. Spirit is making me think of celebrities, right? A lot of people become actors, actresses, public figures because there is a lack, because there is a hole, because there is a void that they want filled. And a lot of us nowadays do this with social media. So it's like we can have that very low grade version of celebrity by allowing people to see our life, showing them this curated feed, right? What happens to a person when they do that is they become brittle. Oh, they only love me when I put up my beautiful face or my amazing work. And if they knew that I felt vulnerable, or if they knew that like I fucked this thing up 40 times before I finally posted it, they wouldn't love me and they wouldn't think me worthy and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And needing to be perfect and needing to be worshipped, that shit makes you brittle. That shit makes you thin. That shit makes you take things out of yourself that you feel like are too real for the world. And those are the things that make you, Capricorn. So stay you. Appreciate you, your flaws, your wounds, your beauty, your amazingness, all of it. 360. Okay? You're a whole ass person. Be a whole ass person. Okay? When it comes to jobs, money, projects, opportunities, you're seeing very clearly you come up as a Queen of Swords. You can come up as a queen or a king. This is not related to sex or gender. This has everything to do with personality type. The Queen is a wonderful communicator and she's a community leader. She speaks the truth and she summons people. Who are you summoning, Capricorn? Because that's what I'm hearing is like you're summoning someone and being like, this is what I want, or this is what we're doing, or this is the strategy. You may be leading a team or you may be working with a team. Either way, I feel great about this. This is collaboration, and this is, I'm also hearing don't edit while you write. You may want to get a second pair of eyes on something. You may want to get an expert pair of eyes. That's kind of what I'm feeling is even in your authority, in your Queen of Swordsness, part of being a good authority is recognizing where you lack knowledge, right? Like, I don't become a better authority by pretending that I know everything about everything. Like, I'm not a fucking architect. Like, I'm not going to fucking be like, I can build a house. Nope, I'm gonna bring in somebody. I might have a beautiful idea for the design, but I'm gonna need somebody else to come in and build this shit. So ironically, knowing your limits is what makes you like the smartest, most on point person. And on point is the word that they're using, or the phrase that they're using. Speak the truth, be a leader. That's really what the Queen of Swords is. And when the Queen of Swords speaks, people listen. It's like that thing where when somebody is speaking the truth, it rings like a bell. It cuts through the static. It cuts through the bullshit. The Emperor has no clothes. Like, oh, yeah, you're right. I was pretending because I didn't want to look stupid in front of everybody else. Everybody else was pretending he was wearing clothes, so I was pretending along, and now I feel dumb. Like, make people feel a little dumb. It's okay. Only a little, though, okay? Like, you want to use your powers for good. But you may, you know what I just heard? You may reduce some people this week, and you may reduce some people to tears. Hey, your truth can knock over some dominoes, okay? Use it wisely. Use it judiciously. The Queen of Swords knows that she doesn't always have to pull out her sword. She's the Queen of Words. So more often than not, words can do all the cutting that is necessary. You feel me? Yeah, it's a thing. It happens. Okay, so let's look at relationships. Love, connections, friendships, etc. There's a healing and then a clearing. Things clear up, like you clear up. You clear your mind, Capricorn, and then all of these opportunities, it's like pulling debris out of the road. Like, it's like getting static out of the signal. Now the signal can come in so clearly because I allowed myself some space and time to heal, to rest, to recuperate, to allow for some stillness. So if you have been maybe eager or pushing for like communication or connection with someone, I feel like actually ease back. And when you ease back, when you take time for yourself, when you rest and relax and create some spaciousness in your mind, then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, all these messages, all this communication, all of these opportunities come flowing in. So what a beautiful week you have, Capricorn. It looks like you can achieve some amazing things. It looks like I can feel you and in your power, and your intellect is fucking amazing and being seen and recognized. And Spirit is also saying for your sense of humor. So some of y'all might be very like dry wit. You know what I mean? I feel like Capricorns don't get enough credit for that. So where you notice that adjustments are required, Capricorn, don't be afraid to reach out to the experts or the people that you know could give you some amazing input that could help you take things over the top. And make a little time for rest. Make sure you take breaks. Make sure that if your feelings at any point get overwhelming, that you give yourself a moment to step away, to journal, to take a walk, to take a nap, and then proceed. That's what the Four of Swords is all about, is you're going to proceed much better from a place of rest than a place of push, 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 push. Feel me? There are some times and some weeks when it's good to push. This week, relax. You're in your authority. You're shining. You've done a lot. Allow yourself to be appreciated. That part is also really important. Also, remember, collaboration looks fantastic. Okay. We're in the home stretch. You ready, Aquarius? Let's talk. Ha! Me too. Me too, Maggie. Okay. Aquarius. Aquarius sun. Aquarius moon. Aquarius rising. Spirit. Woo! Throwing cards. Okay. Aquarius sun, moon, rising, and dominant folks. Spirit. What's the overall energy and focus for Aquarius? What does it benefit Aquarius to be aware of this week for their highest good? Okay. Oh, y'all. That emoji game. Okay. Now when it comes to income, opportunities, business, jobs, what do you want Aquarius to know, Spirit? Aquarius sun, moon, rising, and dominant folks. Whoop. Okay. They're excited. Okay. And finally, when it comes to love, connections, family, friends, romance. What do you want to show Aquarius this week, Spirit? Okay, they're ready. I didn't see them. That face was not for your cards. That face was like, wow, they are throwing these cards into my lap. Okay, need just one more. Gonna pull a special moon card for you, Aquarius. Or it's gonna fly onto my leg because Spirit knows what they want to say. All right, who am I? You the boss. Wow. How many of y'all have Capricorn placements? Adjustments are required. You heard me shuffling. You heard me shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And this flew out. Adjustments are required. Okay, Aquarius. Let's get into it. Okay. Wow. Okay. Like I said, I shuffled these like crazy. Whoo, look at you shine, Aquarius. Look at you stepping in. And like what I'm hearing is like a divine, I don't give a fuck. A divine IDGAF. Like, I'm going. Because I know who I am. I know what I want. I'm diving in. I'm getting in over my head. I'm going for the thing. Like, and when I say getting in over my head, like, just throwing yourself in. None of this dipping a toe in. Oh no, it's a little cold or whatever. Like, you know how it is when you're about to jump into a cold pool. It's like, sure, you could torture yourself and like step in and be like, oh, it's cold. Or you could dunk. You could just jump, like get it over with, dive in. The water's fine. It's gonna be nice and warm. You might be surprised how well it goes for you, Aquarius, when you jump into doing what feels right and feels true, which you have a gift for, right? Aquarians very rarely go against their own personality or their own instincts. Like, y'all usually feel pretty free to be yourself, and that serves the fuck out of you this week. You are shining. Dive into something new because the possibilities are massive. Like, you releasing baggage. I'm hearing you're allowing yourself to be seen. So there may have been a sense of holding back in the past. I think you're done. I think you're done. And I think if you want something, say it. Say it. Say it. They're saying that so loud. If you want something, make it clear. Step into it. Go for it. If you're afraid of getting in over your head, get in over your head. You can swim. You can float at the very least. If you can't swim and you're afraid, it's the same idea with the Fool. Let go. When you let go in a pool, when you're starting to freak yourself out, you can just let yourself float. You can just let yourself rise to the top and just be right there on the surface, okay? So you can float. You can do this. But I'm encouraging you to jump in. When it comes to money, finances, resources, opportunities, generosity is being given and received this week, Aquarius. And I feel like mostly you're doing the receiving. So it's like, wow, I really needed this and here it is. And I want to say, the Empress and the Six of Pentacles both imply back and forth generosity. Like, the Empress is so good at receiving because she is such a natural giver. Like, the Empress is someone who is charming, right? And alluring, as in lure. You can lure what you want into your life by simply expressing it. The Sun, the Fool. I'm going to say the same thing. I can't remember which sign it was for now because when you channel, it's in one ear out the other. Like, but this was like, hey, post your Amazon wish list. Like, be like, hey, I do XYZ, or hey, just in case anybody wants to help me out, here's what you could do. You could donate to this, or you could add to that, or you could bring me this. And somebody is going to be like, I would just love to do that for you. So be open to receiving. Now, this is also about jobs and like leadership opportunities. And you are coming off like someone who really knows and someone who really deserves. So receive that generosity. And if you get the opportunity to be generous yourself, please take that, because I mean, karma, right? What we give, we shall receive in abundance. So if we give selfishness, we shall probably receive selfishness in abundance. You know what I'm saying? But if you give of what you have, and then you ask, like, openly, and innocently for what you want. Don't be surprised that you receive. That you're like, whoa, I really needed this, and here it is. Like, this just shocked the hell out of me. It's because you were being yourself. It's because you're allowing people to appreciate who you are. Okay? Okay. Make sure you also appreciate who you are, Aquarius, because we get what we think we deserve. I don't know if you heard. Now, in the realm of relationships, connections, friends, family, lovers, the Star, the Aquarius card, and the Nine of Pentacles, single, happy. Now, you may be single, you may not be, but the idea with the Nine of Pentacles is feeling proud and independent and capable. Like, look what I've managed to do. This is amazing. Like, look at the skills I've built, or look at the life that I've created, or even just look at the fruits of my labor, right? And let me take a moment to appreciate them. Because sometimes, Aquarius, you can scoot right past that and just keep like working on achieving. It's like the Empress. The minute that we really like appreciate ourselves is the moment we start allowing people to appreciate us better. Yay! Hey Kayla, happy Halloween! I'm so glad we're gonna have a reading soon. It's about time. It's about time. Appreciating yourself makes room for other people to appreciate you. You know, we've all had a friend who like can't take a compliment and who like just shoves them off and is like, no, I look ugly, or no, I'm not that great, or whatever. Eventually, like, we usually get sick of complimenting that friend because it's like, okay, yeah, you're so ugly, okay, like, love you, like, but oh, okay, like, I'm not gonna try to fight this fucking beast for you, okay? Allow yourself to be appreciated, and appreciate yourself first, okay? You have done a lot, Aquarius, and you're at a pretty wonderful place in your life. Many of you have a lot to be proud of, even if it doesn't feel like I'm not rich or I'm not at the top of my game or whatever. It's like, you're still here. Being human is hard. Like, getting up day after day and doing life is hard. So could you please give yourself some appreciation just for doing life? Like, this is how they're putting it now. If you had an executive assistant and you were like, make me breakfast, make the coffee, do the laundry, like make dinner, get to work, do this project, blah, 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 and you never said thank you, that person would quit. Eventually that person would be like, fuck this exploitative shit. So don't be your own executive assistant that you never give appreciation, okay? If you got the laundry done, if you swept the floors, if you managed to get out of fucking bed when you feel like shit, that's something to be proud of. So give yourself that, okay? You are worthy. The Star. The Star says that when it comes to your relationships, there may be something hidden. There may be something, you may be in darkness at this time. But the Star, they're always there, right? But we can only see them when it gets dark. So if you are in confusion, if you are in transition, if you are afraid of what's coming next, Spirit wants to encourage you to have faith. Ooh, I hear that. I hear that, Saturnian. Hope it improves. Spirit says have faith and do what feels right. Do what feels true. Be innocent. Okay? That's the Star. I don't need armor. I don't need bullshit. I don't need to protect myself. I need to be who I am and shine as I am and allow myself to be appreciated. And I need to move toward my North Star, even if I'm like, I can't see 2 feet in front of me, but I can see my values or my integrity or my goal, and that I can move in that direction. Okay? Might stumble over some things, might, take a tumble over a log or step into a puddle or whatever because I can't see what's in front of me, but I can deal. I trust myself. I'm skilled enough. I'm smart enough. I can do this. Move toward your faith. Feed your faith, not your fear. Okay? And if you notice places where adjustments are required, Aquarius, don't be afraid to make them, and know yourself to be worthy of making them. So if you need somebody to alter their behavior or whatever, you have a right. Okay? Okay. No topless tarot. Okay. Wow. We made it. We have made it to Pisces. How you doing, fish? How you doing in Scorpio season? you know, depending on how much you know about your chart, if you are a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, whenever the sun is in another water sign, it is trining one of your planets. So this is a good time for you. Oh, I appreciate you, Rachel. It's a good time to be you. Just lean the fuck in. Okay? Okay. Pisces. Pisces sun, moon, and rising. Pisces dominant folks, spirit. What is the overall focus and energy for Pisces this week? Okay? Oh, dang it, Chris. You probably put something really cool, like that had like one cuss word in it or something, so they redacted your message, but I'm going to go make it available as soon as I can. Okay. Pisces sun, moon, rising, and dominant folks. What do they need to know, spirit, about jobs, income, opportunities? Okay. And finally, what does Pisces need to know when it comes to love, relationships, connections, friends, family? What do you want to highlight for Pisces this week? Okay. And finally, let's pull a moon oracle card for Pisces. What do they need to know this week, spirit? What do you want to make Pisces aware of for their highest good? Wow! Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. God, oh, ain't that the damn truth? It really would, but man, I ain't ready for that. Wow. A win-win outcome is forecast. Ain't that beautiful, Pisces? A win-win outcome is forecast. I love that. Ooh. Wow. Wow. You ready for a win-win, Pisces? Let's talk. Overall focus and energy. When you close the door, you make more room for what is true, what is healthy, what is healing, what is over. Death is different than, for example, yes, all I do is win. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. Death. Something has come to a natural end. We see death and we see the tower, and sometimes we can like equate the two. The tower is a rug getting pulled out from under you. Death is a natural process. You know, none of us is making it out of here alive. I don't mean to give you any bad news or anything. Hopefully you're all aware of this. The fact that death is a thing, it's what makes life precious. It's what allows us to move, right? Like, well, I could keep this crush to myself or this desire to myself or whatever, but shit, I could be dead tomorrow. Why don't I just fucking say it? And I say this a lot. In 40 years, am I going to be embarrassed and humiliated that I like reached out to this person and said, hey, I like you, or hey, I'm going to get on YouTube, whatever. And you get on YouTube and 3 people watch your video and you're like, oh, that was terrible. I'm never doing that again. 40 years from now, are you going to be embarrassed that you did that? Or are you going to be able to look back and be like, that was really brave. I really didn't know what I was doing and I fucking went for it. Like that's admirable. Give yourself that. Give yourself that, Pisces. A win-win is forecast. Temperance means go back and forth, moderation, be gentle. I'm also hearing, again, like I did for one other sign, hydrate, 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 hydrate. Like your joints need some love, okay? You don't want to be creaking. The other thing about temperance is it's the ease of the back and forth. If something is run dry, allow it to pass. If something isn't feeding you anymore, if something isn't interesting you anymore, if something isn't moving you anymore, then allow it to move out of the way, because that gives you the room to work with what you've got and what's real. Whoop. Huh? Hey, listen, synchronicity. It be talking. Spirit be coming in with whatever needs to come in, even when it's some mundane shit like you need to like clean your house or you need to hydrate. Take care of you. Prize you. You're worth it. Like, you're worth it. And here's the other thing I'm hearing is take it easy. Be gentle on yourself. You've got time. That's the other thing I'm hearing. You've got time and you've got room. Okay? Make sure you are meeting out your energy in a way that feels sustainable and gentle and I mean, talk about a win-win. Like, even if we have limited resources, as long as we're keeping them in motion, as long as it's like hydrate, right? Now Spirit is like, they're giving me this metaphor of like, we're telling you to take care of your joints in particular, because like when we stop moving, things get creaky, like we lack momentum, and then it takes a little more of a grind to like get the wheels turning, right? So Spirit's like, gently, gently, but keep things moving. Okay? So, meaning for some of you, this is what I'm hearing very clearly. Some of you all might be like, I really need to like lose weight or something like that. And it's like, don't tell yourself, well, I need to start running 5K every day and lifting weights and fucking CrossFitting the shit out of myself and whatever. Like, hey, if you're going from 0 to I need to take care of my body, how about a 20-minute walk every day? How about every morning when I wake up, I'm going to have a 20-ounce bottle of water right by the bed and know that like I need to chug this right away and hydrate myself and get myself nice and energized and clear-minded for the day. Okay? You're a Pisces. Like being hydrated and having your water all good, that's even more important for you than some other people. Okay? Okay. Now, jobs, money, income, opportunities. You're a star, Pisces. You're a star. Are you making choices that make you happy? Are you following your faith? Are you doing what feels right to you? Not to anybody else, to you. Like, you're the one who has to live with you, okay? You're the one that in the 40 years has to be either embarrassed or thrilled by what you've done in this time, okay? So, are you making decisions and following your faith and your intuition in a way that you're going to be proud of one day? Because if you know that you're going to be proud of it one day, then you can know that it's going to yield some kind of win-win outcome. Like, because even if, okay, like for example, I'm moving in a way that feels right to me. I may move toward a person in a way that feels right to me. They may turn me down. I still get to be proud of myself for moving in a way that feels right to me, for staying in my integrity, for knowing what I value, for pursuing that which feels right to me with no armor, no bullshit, no holding back. Like, I'm going to be myself. I mean, let's just take a moment to notice these vessels. And in very different ways, but very similarly, there is a never-ending type of movement and resource and replenishment. So following your faith, that's a win-win in itself. That brings about the kind of outcomes that we need most, even if they surprise us, especially when they surprise us. So you may be very shocked by how following your faith, even though it has nothing to do with reality, brings about a miracle. And that's how they're putting it. So I have no problem saying it. You bringing about a miracle, Pisces? I mean, a win-win. That's a pretty fucking miraculous thing. So, speaking of wins and choices and opportunities, let's look at love, connections, whatever realm of relation that Spirit wants to bring to you. 7 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You've got a lot of options in front of you, Pisces. What do you want? I mean, it's up to you. So much that you could have. This card is unique in the tarot in that it depicts the querent. And something about the fact that this depicts the querent. The idea is, if you get too attached to any one of these things, it's going to fall flat. 2D. If you are too obsessed with the money, too obsessed with the love, too obsessed with the lust, too obsessed with the drama, whatever, it's going to fall flat for you. Do you know what you really want? There is something amazing available to you. In the realm of relationships, there's a couple cards that I most love to see, and this is one of them. Ten of Pentacles is something built to last, something enduring. This is mutually supportive. This is, we have so much wealth, right, between us that it goes beyond just us. We can provide to our family, to our friends, to all of our loved ones. Remember, family meaning that can be blood, that can be chosen. There's a beautiful relationship that may truly be, I mean, whether you're in pursuit of this, or whether you find yourself here, or whether you find that it is one of the choices in the cups, this is available. It depends on how true you are to yourself. That's what I'm hearing. It depends on how honest and how, okay, how, not just how honest, but how true. Because we can honestly want to be rich, but in a true way that may never make us happy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that sounds like I'm equivocating here between those two words, but that's what Spirit is saying. This is true. This is, if you're honest with yourself, you will get something true. So what do you really want? What is really going to sustain you? What is really going to provide for you? Move toward that. And trust yourself, okay? Justice, the Star, Temperance, following death. When something ends, it just makes more room for you to be able to use the resources you have left. It can create spaciousness. It can create room for a win-win outcome. So get you some, Pisces. We did it! Hey! And I didn't strip! Hey! Oh, not much. Y'all, thank you for being here. A reminder that I'll be going live in just a second again to talk to patrons and answer their questions and pull cards for them live. So if you want to join us, you can head over to Patreon. I linked it in the description box. I would love to see you there. I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank you so much to those of you who conversed and commented and donated and liked. I really, it means the world, and it really moves the channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I apologize for the semi-nudity. Love y'all. Have a beautiful moon. Have a happy, happy Halloween. Let some shit go. Illuminate some things. Bring yourself around. And also listen to Wind Blow by Bone Thugs and Harmony and Fleetwood Mac, because that's our song for this week. All right. Love y'all. Y'all are so welcome. Thank you. And I will see you next week if I don't see you in a minute. Bye.